According to Kelvin Taylor or Kelvin say chama Wontumi ɛyɛ nsase ne nsuo a wasɛe no. According to Lance Minister dwumadi a wɔdi sɛ ɛbɛstop Galamsey anaasɛ ɛbɛsiisi Galamsey a ɛsɛe man no. Something will happen at chama Wontumi because issue ne bae no obi ɛka sɛ yɛnkye chama Wontumi. According to Kelvin Taylor say issue no a trending no chama Wontumi na bɛhandle himself to police because near land minister all when the issue triggered pay or no handle himself to a Ghana police service ama chama Wontumi na akoye confession because moreover no chama Wontumi ya no insist or no the onye Galamsey and as or involved in any illegal Galamsey or because our board directors are more that a mining sector or as or more the down on tino un catch no already in hand out. Obeka just say uni evidence be antifane call a court and per the lands minister research and I say the investigation no enso am say akonta mine chama Wontumi dia 2 waton concession 3,500 the Galamsey illegal miners mine na omo de share bre no and I say or a shareholder was site no intino ni tintin na say chama Wontumi am insist say yenche no wait the evidence lance minister gather no chama Wontumi na within some few days and now within 24 hours no obi say chama Wontumi na be handle himself then ho Akroma Ghana police service for detention for further interrogation ti enko take Kelvin Taylor na into answer
na Chinese for no mugusu no edi asase no etu busa chairman Wontumi say chairman Wontumi we ya Galamsey o say me ya Galamsey when dey na kire say me ya Galamsey but indirectly no Chinese for no more sabri wo nyina other part of Ghana ya Galamsey no the sika until you will not catch chairman Wontumi standing ewo asase bi so to Galamsey o but machines wo nyina indirectly ane dia omo mu ye adwuma wo insase ne so nyina indirectly ane dia every breaking day omu breaki Tuesday bia gold bi o metano amene bi bia ne dey 50%. So you will not catch him say ordinary Galamsey anything they bia no say so what evidence afane ko. Now what is happening is say our directors omu did mine na no. Now those directors no more lead Chinese for no under the pretense say they are prospecting. Now omu ye serious illegal mining. It's a way Watumi a catalyze mining no illegal mining no in such a way say when you would say analyze it and your investigations here you would never see him into the piano boss I contain mining for signboards here or say me cry minimum or bois but obako shemino or say send me the hameya prospecting it is obi ya mining and yamia or bois and it's an saying omoko abrewa ninkran and a brim more of chinko and assassin. Some of insasino or the force Nigeria, some of them so time are more power no and your time in the man no. It's a quawe no ye ka insasia kwasi ampenyu we said Ghana enye easy. Insasia one first so the Galamsey asay ekunipa because in sure or say and remember all the rivers in Ghana they are connected, they are interconnected. And Akwawe has used a certain way or the politics at their says your Ghana. Now, something is going to happen very soon. And you will see such a Wontumi Yancheno. But something will happen at Chema Wontumi Nankasa will hand himself over to the police. Akwawe Bonia Wedi. Nipa or the Galamsey as say on my life for Ghana. Sir, those people leading his Akonta mining, all of them will go to jail. And he himself, he will end up at the wrong place. Remember Chema Wontumi Dadao. During NPP war power 8 years, that is what Chema Wontumi did. And he's still doing it. And it's in the end, or down what a year, I could catch Ghana for say, me Galamsey, evidence of a chimney, because he thinks he can hide behind prospecting. And now prospecting no do brim. Edi diboneno. It is end Chinese for Brim River and Brim Forester. Every single Chinese working there is working for Chema Wontumi. Every Tuesday, what they do is they go and pay Chema Wontumi because assassinate and dia. But the Minerals Act says You cannot take asase in the name of prospecting or even mining and do what? And sublet it. Which minister actually granted, say, Chairman, I want to sublet a prospecting land for somebody to do illegal mining? Because when even it's a prospecting land, it's when you are able to get a permission from the minister in writing, whoever gets a piece of the land should be prospecting. They cannot mine because you don't have legitimate mining license. Under the license, he's not supposed to mine. He is supposed to prospect. So why is it said today prospecting has turned into Chinese foie? They are in the forest mining gold. You get what I mean? And the Kufuado, how many licenses and release here? Samuel Abujinapo, licenses and the chair. Before they left power, this is the number of licenses and the Kufuado. This Urefi and the Kufuado. Answer and Kofoi every power. Mining license 2037. Busanwose adentra. Mining license a Kufuado. MPP abain edema eye omonko for 2037. January 2017 to 2025 Abufri power. 2037 mining license. They gave it to their own people to come and do Galamsey in the name, say, Omo license. And it's not John Mahama Mono and the minister Kofi Boamo. Eka say they have cancelled all licenses. Omo issue now man for buofu. Adentina buofu. Say license issue ma or legitimate. Now say license no problem ni one. Why should you be worried? Because you can reapply for another license, because the document you showed, say a legitimate document, you deserve to be given that license. Why are you worried when the president says, another minister says, they have revoked all licenses? It is because majority of the people who were given license and they could for, they did not deserve it. They are criminals like Chairman Wontumi. Now, 2037 licenses and they could for. Yes, this is what they did. Now, before I end this episode, Mame bought this video. Na share a ye abroa ninkran. That a ye forest inside na Chairman Wontumi. I could build the Galamsey City. Galamsey City. Now, when you watch the video, and I know most of you guys watch my video, but you need to be worried. Let me ask you. In time before na muye they say John Mahama and so Galamsey is here. Sa abrowa ninkran city near sin and then 3 months is here. The abrowa ninkran and the brim forest, those habitats, sa in Chronomusino forest, it has been there for 80 years. Do you want to tell me, say, police for not omo and they could for the Baumia, they didn't see it? Over so me say, Ghana Forestry Commission, they didn't see, say, a city was being built, a Galamsey city was being built, they saw it. Do you want to tell me, say, the leader of the military and the Kufuado, he did not see, say, there was a city being built inside a forest with thousands of people in there, with generators, houses being built, Galamsey happening 24/7. They knew it. Why didn't they stop it? Adentina Abrewani in crying, and they are never stopping. A kura, a one wurema, yes, see, at the blocks, bricks, aya plant, esi hotel, esi restaurant, aya kindergarten, ye Galamsey 24/7. Over so chem said for 8 years, Ekufuado abino, police ni be ehu, soldier ni be ehu, immigration officer be ehu. They saw it, but they were being protected by the government of the day. Abrewa ninkran eni, Chairman Wontumi, Galamsey city ni.
Indeed, you see, the focus has been on Abrewa ninkran because that is where we read it first. And that's where information started coming out. Mm-hmm. But just about 10 kilometers from Abrewa ninkran is Jerusalem. And Jerusalem is even far more bigger and far more west than Abrewa ninkran. I wonder why they chose the holy name of Jerusalem for such a terrible community, Islamic illegal mining. But then, in the Jerusalem vicinity, because they had a wing that the Abrewa ninkran area is now lying desolate and in ruins, and people may have lost their property. They had a wind of it, and at the time we entered Jerusalem, people were moving en masse. People were moving, lots of people were moving en masse, packing their tents. You could see a lot of these tricycles, these projects, these aboboyes, cutting so many things out of the community. we allow the people to leave before we raise down that community as well. Aside that, there's also a third community called Wasan. For Wasan, it is not a slum. It's an actual community, but they have provided that haven for the miners to come and settle among the community. They have structures, concrete structures, buildings, nice building, better sanitation over there. Indeed, you see, the focus has been on Akroma crime because that is where we raided first, and that's where information started coming out. But just about 10 kilometers from Akroma crime is Jerusalem. And Jerusalem is even far more bigger and far more worse than Akroma crime. I wonder why they chose the holy name of Jerusalem for such a terrible community, Islamic illegal mining. But then, in the Jerusalem vicinity, because they had a wing that the Abrahamic area is now lying desolate and in ruins, and people may have lost their property. They had a wind of it, and at the time we entered Jerusalem, people were moving en masse. People were moving, lots of people were moving en masse, packing their tents. You could see a lot of these tricycles, these projects, these aboboyas, cutting so many things out of the community. We allow the people to leave before we raise down that community as well. Aside that, there's also a third community called Wasan. For Wasan, it is not a slum. It's an actual community, but they have provided that haven for the miners to come and settle among the community. They have structures, concrete structures, buildings, nice building, better sanitation over there.
Now you understand what is happening. It's Adena MPP for Ayeno. They know what they have done. They know what they have done. Anything that they are quick to say, yay, NDC, I don't know, most of people say, these are animals. There's one guy, Wontumi director, your friend Andy, Kumasi Obi Animno, Otum Fomi Nanim, Obi Animno. One of the most diabolical boys ewa Santimemu. Galamsey a boy we monitama Wontumi. Andy. Or child in the picture of a criminal boy. Excavators, body patrol. Andy is the one who is leading all this thing for Wontumi. One of the directors, a friend Andy, one of them was Santimemu. Andy, Munina Munimuno. Insu a yese no, boase a yese boase, Asantimemu, Galamsey a mensia nimuno. Omunim say he's a criminal. Or he be any Asantimemu onimandi. Chairman Wontumi directors, boys and Asantiniba, Omunoma say insu nyina, omunyina nim. Kelvin tell a cape, yes, you muadie. Kelvin tell him what to for. Kelvin tell him what Santifo. Chairman Wontumi director Andy, Omutia Santimemu, Muzomo. Mumuza Andy, Mumuina Munim, Ejuma Andy, Munim. The directors are back on. But time go talk. Time go talk. Now, Mummy go straight to CJ Assembly. So now, Yendu Jum, Emma. Say, 80 brand champion to Toma Babedra Santimemu. Or show when you say, I'll see where you say, will be a Jimmy. It's my main country. I'm saying, I already say, Messi PZ. On one hotel now, we say, Abusun Fiona was CC on the Krumono. A quiet corner Abusun Fiona, Mumbuzan, so I quino. And so I know PZ, original body, some yea, my bama, Kevin Taylor, dear with Jimmy. Hey, Brandy Chapel, whom some way Jimmy Chang and cra. Or whom was anti-40 bini PZ for be say, Mwe Jimmy. Nankayaden on no free crow, Macayas will be CPZ at Amamo. And then the crow market or why we the Chrome Regional Hospital, which was here. Branded Champo, the Chrome problem. No, these are the foolish things I keep talking about. And Ombe use watch it. Ombe read mo. Ombe say more as antiphone be. They be a mecana mubofu. Kevin times antiphone dabi. Abua or son and then son. Me say more as antiphone be. Mama mo kwai na MPP a Jimmy mo. Anytime they be America, me say so one Santini with Jimmy and the Cobra. Jai Cobra no omo 30 kura jaomo. Na manta ma Santini no if you say atantini ba ko a sebi we Jimmy no or chen Cobra 50,000. Utumi man mo was on pet. Utumi man mo 1,500 was on pet. Up 100 bags of rice. I didn't try because no mumu bini Jimmy no I did ti omo be pio mo to. Adani koko. Weja. Inti enya dai mempon. Because who video be on TikTok. Na maami bi. Ay yenti asie. Se mahama no ne Kelvin tell ankasa. Yeni asa so chibi kono a. We nim fun se ebeto da betes bottle ase. Ena ne on ti de ba ase. Why we nim nwran se ebeto da bottle ase. On ti ase enti den. Ena Kelvin Taylor no, ena mahama na ankasa na me. How who use ko tena baby anjin what is enkofo kebi. Waso TikTok hwa no no so hwa ha. Apantan se fork enkwasiasam ye tumufo awonte. Anything about the champion to me Johnny Chrome, met to me the Chrome pictures at Chiro, the Chrome Regional Hospital, met to the pictures at Chiro, a bay on one. Sasama making Brian the champion will be the MP no, almost Sasama, a bay on one papa. I'm going to say, hey, Cobrane, what free a Chrome hammer, Yega, your Regional Hospital, so Emma, BBS say, what was antiphone, dear the Brian the champion. Atutum, deche. Yade Fosrono, na Brian the champion so the nam form. Dear the Bemana Tom deche, I will be a Santimaka PZ for so. Are you ready to build the market? Dear the Bemana Casa, a chill who omo Jim with him so much Jimmy. Me say, a dear the Bemana brand the champion free the chrome, Asha long sleeves, deche, Abba Santimaka PZ. Akasa, why are you ready to build the market? Dear Tina Manicasa. When he looks around and looks at your faces, or show me him, no shout around now. Oh, some mudu do on Moji, Mama party at Dokromo. It's just no, or person or bear flag bearer of NPP. Ain't to a bro, and Wabejina a PZ blue light no to a bro, and a Muguas on a moso so kuko on Bear Musa for a long time. Because NPP no, and not MPF no, any yamba a power no, a betche. NPF, a better rough. The new patriotic front. Until some change your logo no, for another 35 to 42 years. This is the reality. Now, Mamin Chawa David, you will say NPP the for. Look at this. NPP for lawyer paying the back womb. What to the two or say the NPP is much stronger in opposition than maybe when we are in politics. NPP lawyer. Samoko court here that the women and the Moko court, MPP lawyers, Romini. What is Smoka? Peace for Moti Brofonasi. Or say, Yanni MPP for Adiana Gazodo need to for ma. Your opposition and your one for so, Yaba power, yes, a moi. Brofwa, we smoke away catch them with TV, so no. The Nimu from the Nimunten time. The Nimunten time. Or TV so catch them will say. Or MPP ni, or MPP lawyer penny, or can you miss no crack catch them 38.2 for say? Or see any MPP ni dear, Obianim, your opposition dear, yet to me boy, you may say, yet to me, I did them a bany ye, Jumano de also ye. Near the 2 Michel and some near than in chain, as some will be an anokai no. What ya santimemu dimatem, Omo Dibo party anymore when you scan. Omo can be a woman party mono, almost opposition a yamamo. Also to one make contoka. Otu ma obuofu nipa na odi wanimu na wo say party we beba power 2028 no nipa ne ka kira wo say party na wotim no ni position ankasa your position efisa mu opposition na musue nyansa amunimu nyansa na power ankasa de anytime I to me be hye mu say no madane nka etia entia no ya me problem Frank Davis na eka eni tire de bia no me who say mranche ne beba wo bi tete TikTok, Facebook, ye dede, ena mahama ye say, and ena mu say nti anya den. Yanya den, lecture our bomb ya say no ye. So people, as I'm telling you, so you know, Abi know, so you know that when the consequences of the electronic emphasis are lecture bi our bomb ya de bia I know you say, ai. Nti say anu mwanka say yanya den. Ah esi an moye de na moditi TikTok esu ye tietie mu na MPP no yanya den mo party mpenifo se opposition e yema mo ehọ na mo gimi ye ye de tumi hye mo so na madane nketia enti yanya den yentam tumi ma mo mo party mpenifo se mo gimi in power na omo mo di manim no ka kire se mo gimi a eye dan na yetumi sorry ka se ye de tumi ma o ma me se wo gimi adentina mentam tumi ma o wo fa odi wanim a odo ba school no waka che headmaster say me ba we o ye jimifo adentina me ma o baby ntina wo school ho Because some of no do free fee ba na ka say wo Jimmy. We Air Frank Davis. Yenya den lecture bi a obon bi ogina officer ogina lecture hall. So as you see the NPF, the NPP, which is now NPF, the party was actually formed at Benshia. So when you look at the tribal background of the you mean na amangwa of the wabon obwa or some of the sort of so inti yenya den yenya den is ya almost yenya den. This is the reality, and nothing is going to change it. Me now time, you know, it will not change MPP the way they work. And there's something I need to say here. Majority of the people who don't like this platform, MPP for me, I'm on a platform, you not liking my platform, no, will not change the way NPP does its things. It will not change the perception Ghanaians have about the NPP. You not liking me, no, it will not make that anger now, Ghana for no, it will not let it disappear overnight. Muna na you don't like my platform no. Sa DDEP teacher for affect you musika ehye no. It is not going to change it all. Sa ya no da hu. They are scared to even hear your name. When it comes to Edian Galamsey menace, yani eti communities more Ghana etwa Ghana ehye. Ye hu ye senior mo party mpenifo a ye ma mo opportunity Wontumi ketidemfua kojo Akroma Samia Uku Lord Come how am ye Galamsey no money tia. They saw it. That is in there. They know the damage you caused. Amamfoko for mudi by force etutugu ye boko photo. They saw it. You not like him, you know. Sa ya na want to Ghana for akumem during elections amu bo ni patwo amu kunko. Those things are there. So whether you like me or you don't like me, sa Ghana na mobile na cedi no dollar na ewa 3.8 amu moving the call 15 no Ghana for mojuma she ya musika she or bank no they are there. You not liking me is not going to take that away. That way now mobile na moka say ende ukuta passport ukuta Ghana card you are still not a Ghanaian no. It is still in the head of Ghanaians. They know say another opportunity you will come and pack the Supreme Court again. They know some another opportunity. You will come and use family and friends. Gabi will come again. Bedieto will come again. They know that these people are still there. You not liking me will not change that. The people know you people are demonic. We are a group of criminals. They cannot trust. Politics is about trust. You not liking me is not going to take pain in our Ghana away. It is not going to take it away. So the better you guys understand and come to the table to understand, say you need to speak truth, to save your party, and you see, the reason why the MPP you are struggling is because politics are changing, the dynamics are changing. Sa jandam politics enye dwuma biom. That is why right now you are finding it difficult to even know your problem. Because the NPP as a political party from 1992, you guys have basically built the